So setting up the project browser for a phased project also is a good idea to do at the beginning, because when you're building the geometry of a phased project, you want to work in a specific phase. So let's say I'm actually modeling the existing, then I would probably want to label these plans as existing first. But there's this tool that I've been wanting to take a look at in the DiRoots tools, and it's called View Manager. And so I'm just going to explore this for a little bit and see if we can't take what we have here and create some new views. So before we get into that, what I would do typically if I wanted to create duplicates of these is I would actually just rename this to level 1 dash existing. I might do that either here or down here or in a view schedule. But for a larger project, you could see this would probably take a bit of time, right? So when I say do this in the view list, it makes more sense to come in here, copy this portion out, right? And then copy it into the view list. It just goes that much quicker. So for these guys as well, we could add that, but I'm not going to need obviously a ceiling plan for my roof. So I'll come back here and delete that. So well, obviously what I want to do now is have duplicates of these. That's a level 1 new construction. So let's try that out with the View Manager. All right, so under here we've got batch actions and we've got duplicate. So I don't have any annotated views or any annotations, so obviously I'm not concerned with duplicating with detailing. I just want duplicates of these. So it says check one or more view items first. Okay, well let's see here. There's probably a way to filter out. So you can, let's sort this first. See if we can. Okay, so I've got all of these existing plan views. Why don't I go ahead and put a check mark in here and see what I can do here. So I want to duplicate, sorry, just duplicate, not detailing. I want one copy of each of these to call new construction. Okay, I guess that's all there is to it. So can you come in here and change the name? That would be cool. Oh wow, look at this. Amazing. I love it. DiRoots, wowzers. These guys are great. Like, they're just creating such awesome tools. Okay, so save BS set, new set, add to existing. Not sure what that's about. Rename build name. Okay, I'm going to explore this in a second, but I just want to apply this and see what happens. Okay, great. So you can see here that I've got these other views, and let's just close this for the time being. Now what you may want to do is come into your browser organization and maybe make some changes to that as well. So this is just saying views all. If I go into browser organization, what I would probably do is investigate this phase 1. See edit for grouping and sorting tab. I really wish Autodesk would have actually put this first, because this is actually where people are going to go more often, but I think it's because it's alphabetical. I could be wrong. Anyway, if I want to group this up, I do still, I believe, want to group this by family and type. Maybe not type. Maybe I want to go like this. I'm just going to go to type, not family and type, but then by phase. And then if I go type by phase, I should see all my floor plans, all my ceiling plans, and 3D views, but then I'll see an additional criteria for the phase. So let's take a look and see how this works. Perfect. Okay, for some reason I have a view type called 12mm circle, which I believe is an elevation, so that's a little bit odd. This 12mm circle is named after the actual annotation mark. So I probably would want some other elevations. So let's just rename these and call them elevations. that. Perfect. Elevations. Okay, so let's try to make some of these for new and existing. So let's go back to View Manager. So I'm going to filter elevations. Can you see, this is why I like to investigate this, because this looks like it's allowing me to edit this at the same time as create the new ones. So this is pretty cool too. This is a pretty big time saver. Let's see, if we hit apply, does that change the names? Okay, excellent. So if we select all those views again and go duplicate, and let's see here, new construction, copy that over. Okay. All right, what is this? New set, add to existing. Let's just see what this does. Please provide name of view sheet set. Oh, awesome. Okay, so let's see here. I've got these checked, so I'm going to call this existing elevations. Save this up. And then let's go new set, proposed elevations. Now I'm going to leave it at that for the time being. Now if I wanted to print that, let's see what happens. So print proposed elevations. Incredible. These tie-ins are just awesome. Okay. Well, I really like that as well.
Why don't we call it there? I think we got what we came here for.